Wasn't that was probably the most taxing MASH or COM. That was the beginning of COM, basically, from MASH, because we weren't dealing so much with cuts and bruises and sunburn and trippy dippies that went off the edge of the path. We were dealing with major runaway diarrhea running through the camp. People so sick in their camps that people were coming down taking tea back and that sort of stuff. And COM, the idea of making a COM center more than a MASH emergency, primary emergency info spot was what MASH was. If you didn't know anything else, you could go by MASH. They usually knew, because there'd be somebody from staff from somewhere else doing this or that or the other. It was their staff. Isn't that interesting? Rainbow staff. You have one? Yes, right here.
That's the best thing that came out of this.
This guy has worse than me.
Down that staff.
He has this affliction worse than me, Amanda. You know what they say to me? They say, "Come on, Moran, that's not a microphone."
It means he's
Because
stumped
I used to get
already,
it in my
because he's
hand
not
and talk.
even talking.
And like Dana Peel, smoke them too, but talk a lot. So in the village, they say, "Come on, Moran, that's not a microphone." But now you don't even toke and they go out. Toke or talk, they go out. He just holds them. He likes holding them.
You like side playing.
Oh, is that it? He gets attention.
Everybody watches you. When is he going to pass it?
Oh, that's interesting. Very psychology major here. Just figured out this nice, cool way, huh? So anyway, your question was, 84 was California. I was at the Thanksgiving dinner. And I keep forgetting the name of the town. Davis. And what's the town that voted...
the town in California where the gathering was? Likely.
Yeah, likely. I know of several likely stories. But no, this was the name of the town that voted, had a socialist mayor and Chico. There, came to me. The Thanksgiving dinner was at Chico. And that was the planning. And I was also in on the planning of at the first councils of the meeting that did the regional after the gathering in Nevada City.
And what kind
So
of things were actually decided?
Northern California was where I was hanging out.
What kinds of things were decided at these councils?
What kinds of things?
Yeah.
Well,
was it decided who was going to do what, or?
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving Council is, it begins to gel. Who's Badger was there. There were several. White Owl. Different people decide that they're going to be involved. They're going to get there for seed camp. They're into scouting in the spring. They agreed to do this,
I think it was a huge success.
And I don't know if in those days I don't know. Some of us had come from communes and places where you hung butcher paper on the wall and one person facilitated and everybody shot out everything, and when we got it all shouted out and shot on the paper and everything, it's gelled and it divided or it didn't, and it nulled and it voided, and you know what I mean, and it consensed, and when it came down to it, it was already structured, and it was just the logistics and the timing, scheduling to fit into other people's things. I think maybe California had a lot of that flavor because we had quite a few people that had been in volunteer stuff and had worked with the county already out there and different things, and had been there for a while. Feather, White Owl, and a strong women's circle. I mean, a good, strong bunch of sisters were involved with California from the get-go. And then you got to remember that California was one that everybody was looking for from the day they ever heard a rainbow was, when is it going to be in California and where? Yeah, because all the southern, the US Festival and all that was, kind of like a classic commercial ripoff of what was, would have been a rainbow, like as though a rainbow family contract had gone out that we would clean up after a rock concert. You're just in time! C'est moi!
There he is.
Be safe.
Hi. Do you have burgers?
Come on in, guy.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
Ready?
You ready?
Pretty close.
Really? You guys are already out?
Well, whenever. I mean, you know.
So, anyway, where was I? California.
You want to start
California,
doing
yeah.
You don't have any.
What the second one?
Hey, do I have
Not
one?
well, like that fast changed. The guy on my right is just handing me these different instruments.
Jules, music coming.
It's always lighting until I'm not passing it. Julie.
I mean, the cat moves his hands a lot, huh? Another joint. There's another one.
No one's watching you do the dog joke, Michael.
This is. What do you think of that? No, what do you think of that? It's silly. There,
There we are. We're finally
leaves.
at the leaves.
We finally got to the leaves. Slow down. There. That's what he wanted, the leaves. Oh man, that's so funny. They fast forwarded me, man. Chillum's 101 in a hurry.
He wants to see himself in the leaves.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. I don't know how much I should have in the leaves.
You did at the end, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Well, he'll be there for a while. And then you'll want it again, and you'll have to find it again. There.
It's the leaf ritual.
The leaf ritual.
Yeah.
So where were we? California.
Yes, California.
What happened?
Oh man.
Was it
I'll tell you, California is a story. I do it in the book. I use California. A chapter about the Rainbow Gathering is in the Politics of Prohibition book, which is my 25 years on the road to grass, on the campaign trail for grass and private, which is this is the 25th year. Because the Democratic Convention was there, and because I was involved with the Democratic Platform Committee there, and yeah, and helped with Dennis Brown. We put on the
Get their attention.
what with the Democratic Platform. Oh yeah, we had a petition to them and everything. Went before the state Democratic convention. No, Gary Hart wouldn't touch it. Gary Hart wouldn't touch it, and he paid for it too.
And he paid for it.
He paid for it.
Why? The potheads are the ones that set him up for that.
But anyway, that's how come it's in the book. Is because it was one of those overlaps, like 1980. I talk about the 1980 gathering momentarily in the book because I was part of the group that Tony Crow and we took the crew to the Pentagon to plant the tree, and then talked everybody in from there to going up to the Democratic Convention, so that we followed one after the other, and therefore it was involved with the politics of prohibition because it was in that same
You want to see yourself for
same
a
year
long
frame.
time here, you'll get bored again. We'll make him go fast. See if he moves his hands.
Like the dog fast.
It's okay.
I'm sitting on your little rocker thing there.